So guys, we have seen that what are the various functions, key functions of the maintenance, what is maintenance, its various departments, its various roles and how the roles, what activities they do, what is the overall process flow, or what kind of a day any maintenance manager or supervisor or the technician has in particularly maintenance department. So, but do you think what will be the kind of maintenance department in future? Okay, have you ever thought about it? So this has been so far traditionally how all the departments or the business organizations has been working on, but how they will work in future. So guys, in future, every department or every business function or the every person working in those business areas will have to work like a data scientist. Okay, that is the trend. So everybody will have to have some technical skills in data science, like they have to be able to do some statistical analysis, they will have to be able to do some data mining related to their business work, they have to have some ability to analyze structured and unstructured data, and the soft skills like communications, collaboration, problem solving, curiosity or intuition. These are some of the business skills that will also be required along with the technical skills to become a data scientist in their own business area. So any business, any person working in a maintenance department will also need to have these kind of skill sets in future. And what that trend means for maintenance system, it must be more intuitive and easier to use. Okay, any robust system like in previous days may not be much useful in this case. Okay, and there need to have more and more direct machine integrations, so your machines will be able to send or receive the data. So that kind of integrations are required in maintenance department. The system will be used for query and analysis more than the transactions. Okay, and they will use of machine learning and AI for predictions and recommendations will be done. Like I gave an example of the lift, where they capture the data with using the sensors of how many times the lift has come and come up and went down. So how many times it has, how many rotations it has done, how many cycles it has done. So all this data is captured. Okay, and they will be deployed in cloud to keep up with the technology innovation, because in the cloud only you will have the facility to integrate your systems with all other integrations. Okay, and of course, like I said, the today's system or the yesterday's systems may not be useful tomorrow. Okay, because the traditional legacy or the on-premise system will would be having a lot of heavy customizations which you cannot move to the cloud. So what you need tomorrow is to have a complete and connected intelligent cloud suite. Okay, it will be a system for business innovation and transformations with cloud platforms with emerging technologies, and it will need continuous innovation. So what kind of future maintenance will be, guys? Okay, the future maintenance will have connectivity with a lot of emerging technologies and applications. Like I mentioned, you will be using a lot of IoT devices, cloud applications, and then your maintenance system will be closely integrated with all these systems. Like I gave an example, like there will be building sensors, equipment sensors, logistics sensors, and mobile devices which will capture all the data, and it will be stored in the cloud applications, and those will be continuously communicating for your asset monitoring, production monitoring, fleet monitoring. Okay, so whatever your assets are, they will continuously keep on getting the data that in this project site this much is being used, this product or this spare part is wearing out. So all that communication you will get for from your asset monitoring. Similarly, for your production monitoring, you will have your virtual plant on the system, which will keep on getting all this information from the cloud. There will be fleet monitoring whenever your products are in transportation, their continuous status, their environmental status, the quality of the product in transportation, everything will be communicated with the fleet management applications. And of course, all your workers will be connected with your mobile. And all the services will be monitored along with their assets. Okay, so this is the kind of the future maintenance application that will be there, and hence Oracle has taken a step to go on cloud or move EM on the cloud, and it is successfully being adopted by a lot of organizations.
Hello friends. So before going into the details of why Oracle Cloud maintenance, I would just like to give you an overview about Oracle Cloud architecture. This is just for your understanding what is Oracle Cloud and how it works. Okay, so when we see any application or any system, it has particularly three layers where the first one is the application where you log in and you sign in and you do your transaction. So that part is called the application, whereas there is the another layer that is called the middleware and the database, which includes the database and the middleware, which you use for doing some logic or including some logic on those transactions or doing some integrations with other systems. So that in that case the middleware is used, and the database that generally stores the data of that those logics and all. So that is a kind of a platform, you can say. Okay, in terms of cloud. And then the third part is the storage or the server, where actually your servers are installed. They includes all your server machines and a lot of storage of multiple systems and everything. So you generally see a lot of server rooms and all. So that is the part of that which is kind of called as infrastructure. Okay, so these are the main three layers, and in terms of cloud they have been given three names. Like the application part is given the name as SaaS. Okay, the platform which include the database and the middleware, that is given the name as PaaS, and the third one is the infrastructure as service. Okay, the SaaS is software as a service where you get access to only applications. The PaaS is a platform as service where you get the access to platform as well, okay, for development along with the software. And the third one is the infrastructure where you get the access to the storage, or it is kind of a private cloud where you get your own server. Okay, so we'll come to the next slide that explains in detail about the SaaS, PaaS, and infrastructure as service. So it just gives the definition about it. So the SaaS is a ready-made application that can be used by its end users. In the SaaS model, cloud providers install and operate application software in the cloud, and the cloud user access the software from the cloud. So here something you just guess to the application, access to the application like maintenance cloud. You don't have any backend access. Everything is managed by Oracle, including the development. So you can't do any customization beyond a certain limit, whatever is provided in your front end access. Okay. Then comes the PaaS, which is platform as service. It includes the tools and service to develop and deploy applications. So in the PaaS model, cloud providers deliver a computing platform, typically including operating system, programming language, execution environment, and access to database and web server. So here you can create some custom web pages, you can do some customizations, you can bring in the data from other systems, and then do some customizations with the existing software. Okay, so generally many companies who wants to do some customizations, they take along with SaaS, they go with the PaaS also. Okay, so they do not only take SaaS, which only give the front end application, but they also take SaaS so that they can make some customization in some areas. Like for some particular application, they want to make a custom page, they want to make a custom program. So where the PaaS can be useful. But then when you come to infrastructure as a service or IaaS, it is a kind of a hardware and software combination to build everything on your own. Okay, And the three main part of computing, CPU, memory, and this can be rented or provisioned on the cloud. So it is kind of giving you a private cloud to where, or a private server, which you either you can maintain on your premise or on cloud, and you will be given access to that. Okay, so these are the core concepts of these three variations in cloud. And if you see what are the key differences between SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS, so those are like what you get in that, then the criticality, then the technical difficulties, and what it deals with. Okay, so the first one is what you get in that is, in case of infrastructure as a service, you get the access to infrastructure, whereas in platform as a service, you get a platform, you are made available a platform that you can use for development. And in case of SaaS, you get a pre-installed, pre-configured package like our maintenance cloud that we will be seeing. Yeah, then the criticality, it's the basic layer of computing. Okay, in case of infrastructure as service, whereas in PaaS, it's on top of the as, so kinds of a middle layer, though that is why also it is called many times the middleware as well. And the SaaS, it is a complete package of a service. Okay, and the tech, in terms of technical difficulties, what is the differences, like in case of infrastructure as a service, you need a lot of technical knowledge to install and do all some installations and maintain it. Whereas in terms of PaaS, you the basic setup is provided, but the knowledge of subject is required to do some development. Like if you want to develop some page, Java page, or some web page, then you need the knowledge of development or how to create a web page and all those things. Okay, whereas in case of SaaS, the SaaS providers, all the backend activities, provider handles all the backend activities like development and database management, and only the application is accessed by the end user and the partners. Okay, and what it deals with, the key differences are like in terms of infrastructure as a service, it deals with virtual machines, storages, servers, networks, and the load balancers and all those things. Whereas in case of PaaS, it deals with runtime, database, or web services, etc. for integration. Okay, whereas in SaaS, of course, it's only the front end application. Okay, so now we'll see why we go ahead with Oracle Cloud Maintenance. Okay.
Hello, friends. So today we'll start with why Oracle Cloud Maintenance. So we had taken a good overview of what is maintenance organizations, what are its role, what are the different business processes carried out into it, and which are the roles that will execute these various maintenance operations, what are their objectives. So all those things we have seen, and now we'll start with why Oracle Cloud Maintenance. Okay, so the Oracle Cloud Maintenance is a enterprise asset management module that was released in 2017 as part of Oracle Cloud Release 13. Okay, now Oracle Cloud is almost on release 20 C, I think. Okay, so it was initially released in 2017, and the initial offering that Oracle Cloud brought us was to replace the enterprise asset management, which is on the on-premise solutions from its various products like Oracle, EBS, JD Advert, and PeopleSoft. So all these three ERPs are owned by Oracle, and earlier they still have these on-premise solutions, and the objective of Oracle Cloud Maintenance is to replace them in the long term. Okay, and it's the major benefit of this is it has accelerated product roadmap. So you may be knowing that a lot of on-premise applications of all the ERPs like Oracle EBS or JD Advert are being replaced by the Oracle Cloud application. So slowly all the organizations are moving their on-premise solutions to the Oracle Cloud. So it's part of that roadmap, and it is an accelerator roadmap because there are a lot of tools and accelerators that are provided by Oracle to benefit that. Okay, we'll see all those details when we go through the implementation sessions. Okay, and there are a lot of multiple adapters of this Oracle Cloud. It has been very well received by the market, and even the organization that are not currently using Oracle, or they are using some legacy systems, or which are the new companies, mid-sized companies, those are also adapting to the Oracle Cloud very well. Okay. So what are the advantages of Oracle Cloud? Oracle Cloud has significantly lower TCO, which is the total cost of ownership. If you see, all the on-premise application needs to be invested a lot. Upfront, you need to buy their licenses, and their fees needs to be paid, and then also after that also a lot of maintenance cost of these applications is there. But then, considering the Oracle cloud maintenance, since it is a cloud application, you don't need to pay any upfront license charges. You pay as per the number of users that you have. Okay, and that is why since as I mentioned earlier, all the organizations are moving their applications from on-premise to the cloud. So all the on-premise applications kind of will become the legacy applications, okay, which will be just connected to get some information if required. Otherwise, everything will be executed in cloud. Okay, and then it gives a faster time to value. So because you can implement it very rapidly, you don't need the long testing cycles, long implementation cycles, because all these are very highly configurable modules. Even some of the super users can configure some of the specific requirement that they have. And the testing also, it's a lot of automated testing can be done, or most of the updates are already tested by Oracle. It's very faster to implement, it's easy accessible, and then it's the you keep on getting the continuous automatic updates along with this. Okay, and it continuous updates means like these versions I mentioned, right? 20C, 20A, 20B. So those were automatically Oracle keep on updating, and you don't need to update specifically for it. Okay. Okay. Apart from the continuous updates, it has a very good scalability and integration, because it's an extensive solution of various applications, including finance, manufacturing, supply chain, order management, procurement. So which we saw in earlier integration diagram, right? So it is highly scalable solution and closely integrated with all other modules of Oracle, and it has a very good user interface, guys. You will love it. Okay, when we'll see that in few minutes, you will really love the user interface. If you have been working on some legacy applications, compared to that, it's very user friendly. It's like a Facebook or any other application which you don't need to learn basically. Okay, by seeing itself you can learn all its various navigations and all. So it's very easy, and it's you can use it on mobile as well. Okay, then Oracle also provides a marketplace, Oracle's marketplace, from where you can uh, 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 purchase any whatever related application that are required. And of course it has a lot of accelerators that I mentioned, inbuilt accelerators and templates which you can use for rapid implementations. Okay, and like I mentioned, it's a comprehensive cloud solution, and it includes these various products in its footprint. Oracle Cloud has all these product data, master data, data management. This is a PDM, this is PLM, okay, product life cycle management. Then it has order management applications, logistic and transportation management, procurement, costing and inventory, value chain planning, which include the supply chain planning, demand planning, inventory optimizations. All these modules come into the value chain planning. Then it has manufacturing, and then it has maintenance management, which is the one that we are focusing on now. And all these modules are closely integrated, and not only the front end, guys, these all applications are the front end applications. It has a very good support from all its supporting applications, like it's social. You can connect it with your social, you can chat with your communities of users, and interact on various points on social, like a social platform. Then it has a very good mobile interface. Then it has inbuilt KPIs and dashboard. It has financial reporting center inbuilt. Okay, and all the integrations, including the like either file based integrations or REST APIs, which provide the live connectivity with various applications or legacy applications. And on top of that, all the globalizations or localizations are part of it. And when it comes to the functional architecture, it includes everything like product information management. It interacts with almost everything, like all the modules, like I mentioned earlier, contracts, maintenance, manufacturing. So all these are connected closely with the install base. So install base is nothing but where you can track every moment of your material, and it's closely integrated, of course, with the purchasing and the order management module, where all the shipments and all the consumptions will be tracked along with his all yeah, install base applications. Okay, so this is the overall cloud footprint and functional architecture that's very well support the Oracle Cloud Maintenance. And this is part of the business process flow. We already discussed a lot about that in the previous session, so we'll just quickly cover it. All the major transactions, like managing the work areas, asset definitions, managing the work orders, updating the work orders, its costing, and of course analyzing the performance. Everything is performed in this efficient and productive maintenance with Oracle Cloud, and all the key aspects like plan, repair, and optimize are covered into it, with asset management and maintenance of the and inventory and cost management modules. Okay. And guys, this is the new user interface I was talking about. Okay, it's very interesting. We'll actually log into the system in few minutes, and we'll explore all these application, where I will navigate and explain you all these details. But just wanted to show you first what are the key benefits of this new user interface. Okay, so this is what we'll look into it. It is more efficient work process. It is designed for mobile workers. So all applications, you can the entire similar screen you will see on your mobile, and even on your desktop also. The user interface is exactly like mobile applications. Okay, and it is consistent across all devices. So whatever device you are using, you can see the similar user interface, and you can open it in any device like mobile, um, uh, iPads, or desktops or laptops. It will be consistent, and there are very few steps for each other to each user to interact. Actually, you can just click to view the information and take the action from there itself. You can see all the relevant summary information on every drill down. Okay, you can see it. There are very few points or uh, uh, single point uh, icons, where you can click and navigate and then take the actions very easily, like just like your mobile. Okay, you see all the status info late showing items requiring immediate action, so you can see wherever immediately action is required, it is accessible uh, apps, and then you can immediately click on any action that you want to perform. You have the particular navigation bar, okay, which includes the home, favorite and recent icons, notifications, help if anything is required. Okay, and on the left bar you have the corner to open the navigator, and this is the navigator from where you can navigate to anything where you want. To any other application, any other action, you can immediately navigate with just with the help of few clicks. Okay, and this is the kind of a status or the dashboard you can see, where you can see high level status, and you can identify the items that immediate need any attention. Like you can see this graph, you can click on the graph itself, or you can see on the action that you on the item that you need to take the action immediately from here itself. You can arrange and tailor to meet each user needs. You can personalize all this your view by creating your own personalized view, and a lot of action you can take here from here just with the help of one click. Okay, so guys, I will just quickly now show you what Oracle has to say on this. Okay, so what Oracle has to say on this maintenance cloud model. So listen it carefully, you will enjoy it, and then I will walk you through the actual instance.
Oracle Maintenance Cloud is an integrated enterprise asset management system that provides you with the ability to define Oracle Maintenance Cloud is an integrated enterprise asset management system that provides you with the ability to define and maintain assets using maintenance processes that are consistent and repeatable. Oracle Maintenance Cloud was designed for the cloud from the ground up, leveraging modern technology to improve performance. Our vision for Oracle Maintenance Cloud includes capabilities to enable multiple maintenance strategies from reactive to prescriptive. Maintenance Cloud's robust foundation and flexibility will support your maintenance journey as it evolves. The asset is the foundation of Maintenance Cloud. Its asset model provides a flexible and robust common data model that supports enterprise-owned and customer-owned assets. Oracle Maintenance Cloud supports different flavors of an asset, including maintenance, operations, and financial. Information pertinent to each owner will vary. From the asset, you can access a 360-degree view of asset, meters, and asset hierarchy. The physical asset hierarchy is essential for locating the asset at your site to report a problem. It is leveraged in the asset cost rollup to identify where and what assets are the most expensive to maintain. This capability supports a repair or replace methodology. The work definition provides a guided repair and defines both labor and material requirements. By populating a library of work definitions, Maintenance Cloud reuses these job plans to create work orders more efficiently and more accurately. The maintenance program provides an easy-to-use scheduling capability, enabling you to schedule by calendar, meter, or IoT. The maintenance program is designed with a progressive discovery approach, where the information builds on itself until complete to reduce the potential for user errors. Think of it as a progressive dinner without the heartburn. Note the visual display of relevant information to the right, feeding the overall program. You can view unreleased, released, complete, and forecasting work orders in a Gantt chart or calendar format. This capability gives maintenance a visual depiction of when the work is planned. The calendar view's display can be changed to be more granular or more long-term. For example, from a week to a month. The Manage Maintenance Work Order page provides features for the maintenance manager to efficiently create and manage work orders. It supports the ability to easily search and review the work order by work order status or other relevant criteria, and take the necessary action, or review the costs associated with the work order. Users can also easily create new reactive or corrective work orders by quickly accessing the work definitions library. Additionally, you can also mass release work orders, place work orders on hold, or complete work orders as required. From the maintenance work order, You can view and print guided instructions for the repair. These can include videos, attachments, and websites. You can purchase materials, schedule resources down to individuals or specific equipment. MRO inventoried items are automatically ordered through Min-Max based on your material stocking levels. When maintenance doesn't have a spare in inventory, you may need to order it through procurement. Asset-intensive companies are driven by this demand and the efficiencies of their MRO supply chain. The integration between Maintenance Cloud and Procurement Cloud will enable maintenance to navigate to a shopping page from the work order to manually create purchase requisitions with a work order and operation reference. These parts will be received and delivered directly to the work order. From the dispatch list, the maintenance technician can easily review and update the operations they are responsible for completing. With just 2 clicks, the operation is done, saving them time. Plus, Maintenance Cloud is designed for a ruggedized tablet for work on the go. Maintenance Cloud tracks where and on what assets maintenance is spending money. This information helps determine what maintenance strategies to employ on the different assets and/or help support those repair versus replace decisions. Public APIs are available for assets, meters, work definitions, maintenance schedules, work orders, resource and material transactions. This enables Maintenance Cloud to communicate with external systems. Maintenance Cloud's integration with our Oracle Internet of Things, IoT applications, helps support predictive and prescriptive maintenance methodologies by addressing the following: predict when assets or parts will fail, predict the cost of maintenance, optimize planned maintenance intervals, predict the optimal maintenance schedule for an asset, predict root cause of failure based on symptoms, predict which part to replace to fix a problem, predict optimal action plan to resolve a problem, detect anomalies in cost, quality, and utilization, and much more. Oracle Transactional Business Intelligence, OTBI, enables ad hoc reporting. Note the subject areas available for Maintenance Cloud.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Now we'll move on to the instance, and then we'll see various key functionalities or the key functions that are available in Oracle Cloud.
So guys, we'll move ahead to go through the instance. This is the login page where you can log in with your user ID and password. And of course, you can log in with various languages here, like EBS itself. And the major difference between the Oracle Cloud and the on-premise system like EBS or JD Edward is that the cloud servers are hosted with Oracle, and we access them through the application. Okay, so a lot of maintenance is reduced because of cloud, and you always remain on the latest versions. So once we log in, we'll land up to the home page. So home page is also called the springboard. So you can see various applications or the module names here. So the screen of this particular Oracle Cloud, guys, is very user friendly. Isn't it looking like any mobile app screen? It is a smart screen that shows various icons, just like what you see on any of the smart devices like tablet or various mobile applications. And the look and feel is suitable for any of the cloud or any of the smart device, and it is very user friendly. And the intention of Oracle is to reduce the efforts in everything, including the configuration and the user training and all those things. So it is very beneficial to the end users as such. Okay, So we can see on the home page, you can click also here anytime on the home page, main icon, and you will come back to the Springboard, and you can see various module names here like the sales, supply chain planning, okay, then the order management, purchasing, supply chain execution, and then there are some direct navigations for setup and maintenance and tools, etc. Okay, from setup and maintenance, you can go to the setup or configuration. From the tools, you can create some dashboards or customizations, etc. Then you on the top, you have on the right side these icons. So this particular icon is the notification icon. If you get any notification for any approval of any work order or the work request, so for maintenance, that can be displayed here. Then similarly in procurement, any requisition approvals or the PO approvals, that can be seen from here. You can create a watch list, favorites here. And then this is the home icon, and similarly you can search for anything on this particular home page if you want to search for any navigation. And then here you can see some action items under the settings and action. Okay, in settings and action, you will see basically the areas like personalization, administration, and troubleshooting. So in personalization, you can set the preferences like your local preferences, languages, etc. Okay, in administration, you can like navigate to the manage configuration or setup and maintenance page, which the icon we saw earlier on the home page. You can do the troubleshooting for running the diagnostic test and all. And also you can look out for any help information, which will open some help related pages from here. Okay, and if you click on the about this application, you will come to know about your version, particularly of your Oracle Cloud. So currently we are on the latest version of 20C. So Oracle Cloud ensure that you are always on the latest version, and that helps you to put in additional effort in upgrade. Okay, because Oracle keeps on upgrading every quarter. It keeps on releasing the new patches in the new versions, and that ensure that you are on the latest version. So every time you will get first the development instance and the test instances upgraded, and then after a couple of weeks you will get the production instances on the latest version. Okay, so that during that meanwhile you can do any regression testing if you want to do. And then this is the main important icon where you will see the navigator. Okay, so what you can see on the home page, you can see some modules or applications here, which are actually nothing but that particular for screen what I have shortlisted. Okay, like on your mobile, whatever you configure some of the application to be available on the home screen, it is like that. Whereas in the navigator, you will see all the applications that you have licensed. Like here you can see the sales, service, supply chain planning, cash management, fixed asset, okay, order management, contract management, supply chain execution. So all these modules you can see here. Similarly, you can see again one more option to go to setups and maintenance from here. You can go to the tools from where you can access various BI report pages and all those things. And there is also security console from where you can configure your users and your roles. Then you will come to configurations where you can create your sandbox for customizations. You can also see various details from here. So these are the details about the navigator that you can see. Okay, isn't it very interesting and a bit quite trendy screen compared to what we have seen on the on-premise application? Right? So I will just quickly show you a little bit details about the setup and maintenance page, and a little bit about the key concepts on the roles and responsibilities. So if I click here on setup and maintenance, it will open up the area from where you can set up various modules that are required. So here you can select which module you want to implement. Okay. So if I select here manufacturing and supply chain material, Then I will see what all setups are required to be done for it. So I don't need to remember any configuration document or anything for this, because all the setups required for these modules are mentioned here. If those are related to this particular module, then those will be shown as here without any text, whereas other will be shown as a shared, like users and all. These are the common setups which will be shown as a shared configurations required for this, whereas this will be the dedicated configuration that we need to do, like shipping, okay, item, transit times, etc. for materials management. And then you can also select here whether you can see all the tasks or only the required tasks which are mandatory. So you can see the user related all the tasks here. Okay, then you can also click here and search for various options, like you can blindly search for particular tasks that you can want to configure here. Similarly, there are various options so that way you can copy the configurations, you can manage the configuration, export or import the configurations. That will help you to improve the implementation speed, guys. Okay, and also the most important thing is you can create the implementation project also from here. So the implementation project is nothing but you can select some project, and from where you can track all the configurations or various activities in that project, so that who is doing which configuration. If there is a team working on, you have assigned it to multiple people, then you can track all those things from the manage implementation project. So in the implementation project, you can select any one project and then check out what are various steps or the task assigned in this particular project. And then there is only one task here, but then you will find many different tasks assigned particularly for those implementation. Like in this, they have implemented the HCM, payroll and all those things. So you can see the related tasks. You can assign it to someone, you can track those, you can update the status here. So all these things can be done with the implementation project. We'll see it in detail more when we go toward the setting up of maintenance here. That time we'll see all these things in details. This is just to give you an overview about the navigation. Okay, and then similarly in the actions, you can see all these things, getting the data setup report and all those things. And apart from that, the main thing is you can also see the offering. So what Oracle gives an option is that you can select particular features from the modules that you want to implement. Okay, like suppose I want to implement procurement here, but in procurement I don't want invoicing. Okay, I only want requisition and purchase order part. So you can go and opt that in the features. You can go to the features here, and then you can select whatever the features you want to opt for in that offering. Okay, there are some offerings or that mandatorily you will require, like suppliers payments or even the items that is the master data which you need to maintain. So that will be mandatory. But apart from that, whatever you can keep at optional, like self-service service requisition, that is for procurement, or some supplier invoicing, invoice processing, which I give an example like that. So after selecting the appropriate offerings here, you can do the selective configuration. So this is how you select the offerings in Oracle. So guys, now the next important topic is about the roles and responsibilities. So I will quickly show you what is the difference between the Oracle EBS roles and the cloud roles. Okay. So what in EBS we generally have the responsibilities and responsibilities we generally create at the operating unit level and then assign it to the users. And every responsibility will have certain menus, which will again have some functions and submenus. And these functions and submenus will be clubbed into a folder of a menu and then will be assigned to responsibilities. for doing specific task or actions. Okay, so but in Oracle Cloud, you do not have the responsibilities. What you have instead are roles. Okay, and these roles are more specific, like the business roles, like maintenance manager, maintenance technician, supply chain manager. So these are the kind of the roles that will be there. Okay, so which are mentioned here. And then there are some abstract roles. Okay, so the main roles are the business roles, which are called the job roles in Oracle Cloud, and the abstract roles are the roles which are kind of automatically created when or automatically assigned, like something like when you create the employee, automatically certain roles will be assigned to you. Those are the abstract roles. And then there are more granular level of roles, like duty roles or privileges, which cannot be directly assigned to user, but those are assigned to the job roles, and these job roles will be assigned to the user. So that is the major difference here. That makes it more user friendly to be assigned to the business roles, and then it also gives some flexibility or the security based on various applications. Okay, so we'll quickly see on the instance how it looks like. We'll come back to the instance. So we'll again go back to the navigator, from where we'll move to the security console, and from security console we can find out our user. So I will find out here my own user particularly who I have defined, and then we'll see which are the roles assigned to this user. Okay, and this user may have like multiple roles. Here you can see that these are the job roles, like maintenance manager, maintenance technicians, of which I gave an example. Okay, and there are some other roles like IT security manager here, because of which I have the access to go to the setup and maintenance uh, uh, application, okay, or module. Otherwise you cannot access setup and maintenance module. So it's all security based. You will have to assign particular roles, and to then only you can access certain things. Like even this application implementation consultant is assigned, because of which I could access the project implementation project. So there are certain roles which has its own purpose, and generally all the end user roles will be like a kind of a job roles, maintenance manager or technician roles. Okay, I hope guys you enjoyed this session, and you find the Oracle Cloud navigation also interesting. So from the next session onward, we'll see on Oracle Cloud how the various key functionalities of maintenance are defined. Okay, so maintenance you can navigate from supply chain execution. Okay, so each of these various icons represent certain modules, and every modules may have certain multiple sub modules, like order management may have pricing, global order promising. Okay, order management will be there, but of course whatever we select here, that only we can see in the shortcuts. Here also in the supply chain execution you can see maintenance and quality. There may be also like additional things like inventory or warehouse management if you have that. Okay, so in the maintenance management also I will just quickly show you the UI how it looks like. Okay, you can see here various dashboards when you log in. Okay, but there is not much data on this instance as of now. It's a new instance, so you will see not many work orders created and all, but then as on we keep on creating all those things, you can see on the dashboard how that keeps on looking. So you can see here what are the top priority work orders, what are the past due work orders, what are the past due operations, which are the ready operations, and you can simply click here and navigate to those fields. okay, or navigate to those particular areas. Similarly, you can find here in the task area, you can select various tasks like whether you want to manage the asset or work order, whether you want to set up your workers, resources. Okay, so all these options can be seen here, which we will go through from our next session. Okay, so thank you guys. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.